Oh, it looks like I'm live. All right, guys, welcome to the AniYa A show after hours, as well as wrap up, I guess. Listen, tonight has been such a great night that I had to come back and follow up with you guys. Not only follow up with you guys, but also say hello to my YouTubers. I know I'm still building this platform on YouTube, but just understand that I'm just so excited by every time I get a chance to come on here and talk with you guys and let you guys know what tonight's show is all about and the AniYa A show. And just doing this wrap up means a lot to me because obviously I have all the time in the world to do it, but I've broken off with my fears and it's no longer a thing. So without further ado, how are you tonight? I hope you're well. I hope you're having a super positive evening wherever you are, or a morning because it's already 12 o'clock in the AM. And I wanted to just, talk to you like openly about some of the things that are plaguing our communities. And so tonight, the conversation happens to have been financial literacy, building for your legacy, and freedom for tomorrow. And one of the things that we did tonight was we really dug deep into what's happening in our communities as a Black people, as people that are typically on the bottom of the totem pole. And we've had a lot of great commentaries about the subject. We've had people like Anthony Ravicchio share his knowledge. Of course, we had our co-host Dion Powell talk about, how they felt, as well as the information pertaining to the I want to say the credit unions, the Black owned credit unions. Excuse me. Oh, it's already 12 o'clock in the morning, so I'm a little exhausted, but it's okay. So we had Anthony Ravicchio talking, we had Dion Powell talking about, the different financial institutions like the Black Credit Union. And one of the things that came up is literally, our sister Pam, who's our, favorite, who comes on every night with us. She discussed a little bit about not trusting these banking institutions and not keeping her money in the bank. And that was very interesting to me. And of course, I don't blame her because obviously we're living in some strange times, but I haven't heard somebody not keeping their money in the bank in a very long time. So that threw me off tonight. It was such a great conversation. And of course, you guys can definitely go and find these conversations on the AniYa A platform on Facebook, which is AniYa A period, and in parentheses, AniYa A with a dot, right? And then on Instagram, AniYa A143, as well as FEGMGMT and NVSANYC. So it was so funny tonight because, like I said, I haven't heard of anybody not keeping their money in a bank in so long. So for her to say that tonight was hilarious. But we did talk about some really serious matters. It's all about trust at this point. Another great comment that came in was from our friend, the one and only Mr. William Iron Knight, who tends to share his opinions very vocally, which I love because that means he's with us. He's on the same platform and he shares some great stuff. And he was basically talking about the fact that we have to do better as a community. We need to stop thinking individualistically and we need to start thinking again about community and what that means to our people, for example. And so I love what he stated because at the very end of the day, we need to come together more as a people, as a community. We need to learn that being financially set and free is something that can benefit us all. Right. And I just wanted you guys to understand that we need to work together. We need to learn this stock market, especially right now with it being at a low with this coronavirus thing happening. I shared also, listen, I'm not wealthy. I'm not a multimillionaire yet, but I'm working towards it. And I'm not stupid. I know there's a lot of people out there that's very hateful, that's very jealous of people once they have a mindset that's totally different. But I want to share this. I am not one of these people that's going to sit up here and pretend like I don't know that there might be haters out there or people that may, want to hurt you once you make some real coins. I don't be in people's face like that. Ooh, that sounds so ghetto. But either way, I'm not one, and I do not tend to associate myself with people that are not going to see my benefits and my best interest. And, I see everybody's best interest at heart and in mind. So I'm not going to put myself in predicaments, God forbid, of course, where I'm going to end up hurt because somebody really doesn't want to see me succeed. I want to be around like minded people, people that succeed, people that want more from themselves. And that's why I talk about the subjects that I do. That's why I do what I do, because it is, in my opinion, that once people are like minded and have the same goals, desires, and dreams in mind, and they're on the same platform, then life tends to be a little bit easier. You don't have people attacking each other. You don't have all the animosity and the hatred. What you have is a genuine desire to go forward and to work together, build together, etc. So that's what my platform was about tonight, not just about financial institutions or how to make your money grow, because people are pushing that agenda all the damn time. I'm talking about morning, noon, and night. People are constantly talking about this. Like, I love it. I love it and I hate it, honestly. When you go on YouTube, for example, on YouTube, you have all these ads and all these people, typically, white males, right? That are always like, I used to be so poor. And then one day I created a platform and now I'm a multimillionaire and I make $36,000 a month by clicking on ads all day. Like, what the holy crap? Like, come on, let's stop lying to the people. It may be possibly true, but it's not realistic for everybody. You know what I mean? So it gets so annoying when you have to see these things on a continuum. And what I do is I do not even watch and listen to these fools because I feel like they're wasting my time, and I keep it moving. But what I do is I educate myself. And I look into real ways of creating wealth and becoming financially stable as well as financially literate. Read it with me. Literate, not illiterate, literate, right? I work on different ways to make myself smarter and better literally every single day. So tonight, the platform was pretty amazing. We did a whole lot. We shared a whole lot. We had a ton of viewers as well as comments, which I love because that means our platform is growing every day, and literally that we are touching people's lives, because when you see the comments coming through, I want you guys to go and check them out for yourself on that good old Facebook platform. The comments are excellent. The people are really asking questions. And then on IG, it's the same. So the people on IG cannot see what's going on Facebook because I have 5,000 friends already, but that's okay because they can still come in and watch. They just haven't been able to do so yet. So with that being said, today was amazing. Yesterday was equally amazing with Christopher Everett as our very special guest, who talked to us about his movies and his life, which is literally something that I'm so proud of. So proud of. And it's just so amazing that this man has a similar story to myself, but he has made it so successfully in the movie industry as a producer and a director. Because at the end of the day, he is never giving up. He's never giving up, and he's had to rebrand himself a couple of times. And because of his tenacity and his desire, he literally is doing big things. So he is the producer and director. For example, two different films, which is like a part 1 and part 2, Wilmington on Fire 1 and 2. He also has Black Beach, White Beach. He has, oh my God, a number of movies under his belt, and he's working on many, many more stories. And he's also coming back to New York City to work on some, bigger projects and things of that nature. So stay tuned for that brother by the name of Christopher Everett for sure, because he is out here doing great work. He's out of North Carolina. He's won several awards, and we're proud of him. Last thing we want to discuss is Dr. Aleem Muhammad. Wow. If you guys missed that show on Tuesday, I'm so sorry for you, but you still have time to go back and double check what that was about. He has gotten me the highest number of viewers and commentaries since I've started this thing. And I honestly am so blessed that Dr. Aleem allowed himself or was able to participate with us on this platform. We got 170 comments and over 1,000 views already in just like a day and a half. Like literally, this man really knocked our show out of the water, and I'm super duper proud of him. And I love all the work he's doing. If you don't know who Dr. Aleem is, he's been doing research about HIV. He's been able to share his information on many different platforms. You might have seen him on C-SPAN, excuse me, C-SPAN, CNN, as well as TV1. And he actually did, do a live speaking engagement over at the Harlem TED Talk event, Harlem X TED Talk or TED Talk Harlem. Okay, either way, TED Talk in Harlem. That was just a couple of years ago, but you can look up Dr. Aleem, Alim Muhammad, which is the typical Muslim way of spelling Muhammad. You could just look that up and you'll find him. But with that being said, oh yeah, and he's also the person behind Abundant Life, which is like a natural location where he shares great content and vitamins, and he has a whole lot of amazing things happening over at his facility. And you can get this awesome stuff by the name of Super Green Food, which has every green vitamin and source that you need to stay super healthy and possibly even fight off the Rona if you think you have it. So I'm about to head to bed because your girl is exhausted, but we'll be back at the same black time, at the same black space tomorrow night on the AniYa A show on AniYa A 143 FEG MGMT and NVSA NYC. Those are all on Instagram, and then on Facebook, it's AniYa A period. So you can find us on those different platforms, and we'll be sure to educate you, keep you laughing, throw on some great facts. What we do is try to be as factual as possible. If we can't provide the facts that you're looking for at the moment, when you are logged in and things of that nature, trust me and believe that somebody will always share the details with you during the conversation or even afterwards. So we have a very interactive group, which I love. And every day it's building even more. And I'm super impressed by my community that shows support, love, as well as just a genuine desire to reach out, to share what they know, and to bless the people. That's what it's all about. And I, again, thank Mr. William Iron Knight that shared that most powerful thought tonight, in which he stated, ready for this, that it's not about this individualistic behavior, ideal, etc., but it's about community and rebuilding this village, right? When we work together as a people, we do a lot better. So, with that being said, I'm heading to bed. I'll be back tomorrow. And also, we have two special guests from South Florida that will be joining the platform tomorrow, a mother and daughter, who will be sharing their concerns about what they're experiencing now and what they look towards in the very near future. Good night. God bless you guys, and stay tuned for much more. And if you have any desire to share anything with us, you can call us at 833-334-6468, extension 4, or you can also DM us on any of our platforms. Later, guys. God bless you. Good night.